Hello good yo-yo people, I'm Nate, this is Let's Talk Yo-Yo. Today I'm going to show you one of my tricks. This trick is called Slackadaisical. Slackadaisical. Alright. Here's the trick, and then I'll break it down for you, okay? Alright, there's the trick. By the way, today I am throwing the AL7 Blackout Elite. This is one of my favorites. This was in my Desert Island yo-yos, and it's one of my favorites. I'm also throwing this incredibly fantastic Zipline Scales edition of the Skyline Pro string. This might be my favorite string right now. It is incredible, especially for slack tricks. Alright, let's go ahead and break down the trick. And first things first is you want to make sure that your tension is neutral. Completely neutral for those slack moves. Alright, once it's there, you're good to go. Now I would consider this trick in the sort of advanced tricks category. So there's a lot of things here that you kind of need to know as prerequisites. The first thing, well, you should know a Houdini mount anyways. That's kind of what we're getting into initially. It's a little bit different, but I am getting into it with this instant sort of mount way. I really like that. I think it gives a nice flair to it. That's what I'm doing. But instead of landing on the front string, like you would do with a Houdini mount, is you're actually landing on the back string. So that's what you're doing. So instantly coming into that, I'm just kind of folding it in and moving it to the back string. Okay, so that's what you're getting into. If you are not comfortable with that and you just want to learn some other parts of the trick and you're getting frustrated with that, just simply go into Houdini mount and then go into the back string as you land it. Okay, so that's the first mount. From here, it helps to kind of have your pointer finger and your thumb in there of your throw hand in that segment there. So you're going to actually open it up and then you're going to swing the yo-yo onto that string segment. Okay, so that's the next part. Again, you're into this sort of makeshift Houdini mount on the back string there, and you're rolling this way, and you're going to keep rolling with the momentum of the yo-yo, and you're going to push your pointer finger into these two strings, and you're going to land it and kind of miss and land in the front like this. Let me go ahead and show you that all in one motion. That's what it looks like. So you're here, and you're going to actually, it kind of helps to kind of twist it off here, because you're going to throw this around. Okay? And that's the slack you're going to catch. You're going to catch both those loops. So you'll see this a little bit better whenever I do overhead as well as a slow motion in the front. So make sure you check that very carefully. But again, here we are. You're going to catch both of those, and you're going to push your pointer finger back through both of those loop segments. All right? And then you're going to roll out. You're going to come to the top. And you're going to hit here, and then you're back into this, okay? So you could just go into a trapeze and be done if you want to just do that part of the trick and learn that and be done. But the next part you can kind of do separately as you're coming back down, okay? You're going to kind of roll over your pointer finger. You're going to keep these two string segments together, and you're actually going to roll the yo-yo underneath like so, okay? So it's going to roll under one motion. Again, it looks like this. Okay? The next part's a little tricky too. Sort of where you're doing this pop-up double or nothing. Now I've done this trick in tutorials before as well, I believe. If not, I've done it, you've maybe seen me if you follow my Instagram and things like that, where I kind of pop it up into a double or nothing from there. So it's the same kind of motion, okay? If you want to get comfortable doing this first, we're just kind of catching that loop here and then maybe doing the undercut. It's a little bit tricky, so you might want to try to practice that first. This part of the double or nothing is similar to the Houdini mount at the beginning, where it's sort of an adapted Houdini mount where you're landing on the back string. This is similar, where you're hitting to the back string on the double or nothing. Alright, so to give it a little bit more flair, what you're actually doing is you're popping it up then onto those back strings. All right, so that's where we are. Again, if you're struggling maybe getting into that, just kind of learn this maneuver first into that double or nothing, landing the back string. Again, hopefully the aerial view will make sense on this a little bit more. So here you are, again, similar to the very beginning when you had that sort of mock-up Houdini mount. You're going to open up with your pointer finger and your thumb. You're going to land onto that string, and you're going to land to the front like that. Instead of onto here, you're going to land right here. And then again, if you were comfortable with that first part, with that slack, this is going to be easy. So you're going to pinch here again, and you're going to throw this slack around and catch it. Okay? Let me show you that again in full motion. Okay? And there you are. And then you can bind however you'd like. It's a tricky trick, right? So watch the aerial view of it, watch the slow motion of it, see if you catch it. It's a little bit tricky to explain even. When you're talking about advanced tricks, it's really a skill to be able to break down tricks anyways and slow them down. Maybe you're watching a freestyle and you can break that down a little bit. Hopefully some of the tutorial pieces of this really helped. Let me know if you learned this trick, and I'm excited to see if you know it. If you learned it, there's some cool things. Maybe take them and put them into other tricks, put it into a combo that you like. I think there's some kind of fun you know, little variations you can do and add to this. So make it your own. If you learned it or you're having problems learning it, let me know. I would be encouraged if you did learn it and let me know. Throw it up on Instagram or something and tag me. And I'm always honored by that. It's humbling. So anyways, that's going to be it for the tutorial here. Check out the aerial view here and then the slow motion, and then we'll call it a day. All right, that's it for the tutorial. That's it for my trick, Slackadaisical, and hope you enjoyed that. And as usual, good day and good yo-yo.